So I'm at my warehouse. It's been a while since I actually did videos of pickups. Last video I did a Father's Day show in Mullica Hill, which was a really good day. So let's get into what I picked up here lately. So right before the show, I picked this stuff up over here from a buddy. It's some game systems. There's a Nintendo 64 here, the power cable, the AV cord, one controller, and the system is super clean. Pick that up. These are just random phone cords or cables or some sort, AC/DC cables, whatever they are. This is Super Nintendo. It's got a little fading on the bottom and two different kind of controllers, but it does have the power cord and the cord to hook it up to the TV. Also with the Super Nintendo came Zoop. Not familiar with RBI Baseball, Super RBI Baseball, and Miss Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. This is just an extra cable, switch cable. Looks like it goes to this here though. It's got maybe a Super Nintendo plug. And then a PS1, which I have probably like 6 of these. The open button gets stuck when you open it up. You can see cat hair in it, so it might need to be taken apart and just blowed out and put back together. Came with a PS2 controller, which isn't right. 2 AV cords, and not the correct power cord. Someone made this to fit. It does fit, but it's not the correct one for the PlayStation. So that was a good buy for me. The Super Nintendo I'll probably wind up keeping, and same with the 64. I think I might have another Super Nintendo that's a little bit better shape than that. If so, I'll probably sell this one. I'll test it, make sure it works and all that stuff, but for the most part, it's probably going to get resold. So, let's move around to the other side here. So, I did a buy from a buddy, which I'll get into later, but I put this stuff here because I'm doing Star Wars stuff. That's the stuff over there. I'll do in another video. So I went to the flea market probably 3 weeks ago, and I picked this droid transit ship up. It is missing the doors. I can buy all the doors on eBay, but for what I paid for this, it's worth it for me to buy the doors because it's worth about $250 if I get all the parts, and I can get all the parts for less than that. So I'm thinking about just buying the doors and putting it together. But it does work. I think I got the switch off, but yeah, I was playing with it. It does work. This slides out, carries the droids in here, which I have some of them droids I've been pulling out of my Star Wars stuff because I think it takes 10 of them, so I'll do that. So right before the show, on Father's Day show, I think maybe the Friday before, some kid come in selling this Millennium Falcon and that pod racer, and the shop itself didn't want it, so they asked if I wanted it, and we worked out a deal. I picked it up. Now I have so many Millennium Falcons, probably 4 or 5 of them. This is a newer version, but I have 2 or 3 new ones and a couple old ones. So I think I got the pieces. Then I have this piece. I know I got the canopy. Always missing the training ball, but it is what it is. So I'm going to try to piece it together. And then there was this pod racer. I like these. Every time I get these, I do sell these off pretty good. I've had this one a lot. I have the yellow one a lot. And then one other one I've had a lot. So I usually sell them off pretty good. So I'll just put these chips out of the way and then get some more. So you hear it all crash, right? So I picked this up from a guy in the store. Only because I was picking up other ones. I figured, what the hell? Might as well pick up a little TIE fighter. It's in really good shape. It is a newer one. really, really good shape. And it came with a pilot. So I picked that up. One more time. I think that's going to be all I'm going to move for now. So, we'll get into this other stuff in a second. This here was a deal I did yesterday in the afternoon. It goes with some other stuff, but I did a deal yesterday morning, which I'm going to do them two deals together because they're kind of the same stuff. But this was the Star Wars stuff that was in there, and I pulled it out. So there was this X-Wing in there. Here's a newer X-Wing. I think it's 2009. Missing the canopy and R2-D2 there. The wings do work. So that was in there. This little TIE fighter was in there. I thought this was a model kit, but I don't think it is. I think it might be them little, the little ships that are, what the hell do they call them? Kind of like Mighty Max and stuff, Polly Pockets. Got the real little figures that go with it. This one. And this real little Matchbox kind of pod racer. It's kind of cool. Also, there was a Context Star Wars piece in there. I don't know if this works or not, but who knows? We'll try it out. So that's going to do it for the Star Wars, the pickups and stuff that I got through the flea markets and like a deal I did yesterday. But so let's get into some of the other stuff. So at the toy show I did on Father's Day, a buddy of mine says, I got all this shit on my table. Give me some money and take it. So I wound up giving him, I forget what it was. It wasn't much, but I wound up picking this stuff up, these figures. As DC, you got it all written down. I don't even know what it is. Batman, McFarlane, Multiverse Batman figure. I don't know. And this figure, it could be like Batgirl or something. And Robin, which is Red Hood Robin. So that's kind of cool. So they were neat. He had these two McDonald's pieces on there. I couldn't tell you what the hell this is. I mean, of course I know Hamburglar, but who the hell is that? This little ship was on there. This Transformer was on his table. Buzzsaw. I've had this before and sold it already. And this pop was on there. Now I wanted this pop, so it's not open. It's a John Hammond pop with the Jurassic Park doors, which I think is pretty cool. So, and this is all stuff that's going to be going in the store. So, here's a Jurassic Park piece I picked up at the flea market. It's a Jeep, but I sell die-cast cars and stuff, and anything Jeep related, anything Jurassic Park movie related, anything related to movies in general, people seem to buy it. So, this will be put in the store. So I went into Walmart a couple days ago, and like I said, this is what the series I collect, the Green Light Kings of Crunch. This is series 12, the last series that's out so far. And I have this series anyway, but I buy extras because eventually I will have one set open on the shelf and one set boxed up and put away, but just not there yet. Trying to get it all. I think out of the 12 sets, probably half the sets I have a second run of, And then I had also probably maybe working on a third on some of them. But then, so what else? Oh, at the flea market, when I bought that stuff over there, I went to buy these AEW figures. So this is Thunder Rosa. AEW. I don't know a lot of the wrestlers in AEW unless they're the ones that crossed over from WWE to AEW. This is Powerhouse Hobbs. Chuck Taylor. I had these on his table. Here's Miro, which is Rusev from the WWE. I kind of know this guy. So he's actually getting more publicity over there. So I had these on his table. We worked out a deal. I bought them. Chris Statelander. I said I don't know half these people. Eddie Kingston. Brian Cage. Ricky Starks. And Christian Cage. This is Christian from the WWE. He always tagged with Edge. So that's on over the AEW figures. And I went to an auction Thursday. There was a lot of Star Wars stuff there. It was all newer, modern stuff. I tried to buy some, but the people there are just crazy, man. I mean, I bid some things up pretty high, but I didn't get a chance to get nothing. The only thing I wound up getting are these three Wild West figures, and the only reason I bought them because I got them super cheap. So the Wild West figures. There's James West. Rita Escobar. And another Rita Escobar, they're same. So that's going to do it on my pickup. Auction pickups, toy show pickups, things at the flea market, and a couple phone call buys that I did. But rate, subscribe, hit that like button. My numbers are going up slowly. Till the next one, Big Dog's out. Everybody stay safe.